Hello makers and planner friends, it is week 50 in my Hobonichi Cousin. So here is the pre-planning bits. I put in meetings, I put in my Cairo appointment. There was vet again. So let's pop in those stickers that I hadn't done yet. That one. Here's my little chiropractor sticker from Coffee Monster Co. I broke myself pretty good this summer, so I am going to the chiropractor every now and then. Well, it was a lot, and now it's like I will probably go to once a month here after tomorrow. By the way, if I didn't say it already, it is Wednesday right now. So we are also doing a little memory keeping. That was another meeting. All right, I didn't write everything in. Let's get on that. One here. This one was a call with my friend in England. This was a call with Robert. So this is winter errands. So I'm gonna do this little guy in the car, and I'm gonna say all right, good enough for me. So before I picked up Dutch, I went to the UPS store and I went to Crumble. So there's some errands in there. Oh, I forgot one. Got this little Etsy logo. Just do this. That is also from Joy of Planning that I mentioned. Or no, sorry, Little Paper Prints that I mentioned. I don't think that they're open anymore. I think I talked about that last week, but so I packaged some Etsy orders and then I edited video. So put this here, and then I kept editing video and then uploaded all right, a much more low energy, less chatty memory keeping sesh. So these are my 3 CTs, my 3 critical tasks down here. So today I am supposed to film week 50 part 1, doing that right now. Then I need to film how I'll be using my 2023 Hobonichi Cousin, and then work on my 2023 bullet journal setups for today. And when I do my 3 critical tasks, they are usually hustle specific, and it's the things that I as much as humanly possible, have to get done that day. And I try to break them down into smaller tasks. So let's say I have to ship out Etsy orders. I'll break that up into pull Etsy orders, package Etsy orders, mail Etsy orders, unless there's just a ton of stuff I have to get done that day. Just to keep it attainable and nothing too stressful, break it out into all the bits and pieces. This week we have hustle, but it is combining working on YouTube is incorporated in this one this week, as well as Etsy shop stuff or whatever. This is, did I post to Instagram? This is, did I do activity that I plan to do, which the only thing I'm really trying to do this week is get in a certain amount of steps during the day. I haven't meditated yet this week. My magic mornings, reading, cleaning. And then we packaged Etsy orders, some meetings, tables. I'm working on a project at work that has me recreating a more lovely tables, charts, tables, data. A more designed looking bunch of tables for a client that needs something. I forgot though that started yesterday. So tables actually happened on Tuesday and today and probably tomorrow. Then meeting, grocery pickup, phone call with my friend in England, worked on editing the week 49 video that I put up yesterday. Some more Dutch Brothers and McDonald's before I took Dutchie to the vet for his broken toenail. Another meeting, some errands as I picked Dutch up. I went and picked up prescriptions, finished editing and uploaded week 49. Then there was some animal cuddles. This is from a self-care sticker sheet from Coffee Monsters Co. And then a call with Robert. Today, I had to take a break from all the numbers in these tables. My eyes were going wonky. So I quickly finished my Christmas tree and then another meeting. And now we're kind of here. So that is where we're at for the first part of the week. These are all Coffee Monsters Co. These two are from Lil Paper Prince. Coffee Monsters Co. Joy of Planning, Coffee Monsters Co. There we are. I will check in again in a few days. Welcome to Saturday. Let's bump back to Wednesday. I know that the bulk of my evening was working on my 2023 bullet journal. So I'm going to take this bullet journal emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. Put it there. I also know that Thursday I was doing some catch up in my Hobonichi 5-year. Gotten a little behind in it. These are from Paper Minty Studio. Just gonna use one of these, I think. I also have from her these little TVs, because it was a mix of catching up in my Hobonichi 5-year and watching trashy 90 Day Fiance type stuff. Because sometimes I just want to. I'm just gonna put this for this morning. My sweet pup let me sleep till almost 9 o'clock. And then an alarm woke me up that I had set so that I would make sure I went and did the Coffee Monsters Co. shop reopening order. Goodness, I'm exhausted today. I should not have, because I woke up at 5:30, couldn't get back to sleep. Got up at 6:30, went back to bed. Dozed in and out until that alarm at 8:45. But bless my pup's heart for letting me try to sleep in. Oh, what's today? Today, that didn't happen then. Here we go. First of all, if you saw previous memory keeping video, you know, Mr. Dutch had some more cancer testing. He has had cancer in the past a couple times, so every new bump is an ordeal, and he's just riddled with them now. In the last year or so, he's just broken out in tons of lumps, which some have been tested, some have not. But his hip had a big giant one. And we found out finally, after having to test it twice, it's just a lipoma. Best case scenario, lipo. Oh wait, I have a new sticker for this. It's over here. All right, found it. Breaking news emoji. I think we need this one. And so that I file under communication. We need, because this is a big deal, guys. We need some breaking news and a little woo-hoo. Where is the "my brain is mush" sticker? This whole week of work pretty much was go, 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 go as fast as you can, trying to get to meet some deadlines. I think this one. From the stressed out emojis. All right. I went to Cairo on Thursday. And sometimes after Cairo, it's worse before it's better. So I was feeling very achy and sore. My back was bothering me a lot this whole week. Gonna use one of these Helen's lettering stickers. Magic mornings were happening, but not necessarily in the morning. Sometimes I didn't get around to it till the end of the day. I'm not gonna put them in. I'm just marking that they were getting done. I haven't done it yet for today, but I will. Meditation has only happened once. I don't even know. I don't think I'm hitting my step goals. No. Yes. Yes. I haven't read. I haven't cleaned. I've been so busy trying to get that bullet journal set up, because that's a video coming up and some Etsy orders and hardcore work that makes me just exhausted at the end of the day. All right, I think that is mostly caught up. Monday. All right, yesterday, it was crazy. I started working at 7, trying to make sure we got all of this stuff done for a client for some deadlines before I had to leave to go out with my family. But let's just skip to the good parts, as the song says. All right, I know there was coffee. So sushi emojis and noodle emojis. We took my mom out to a place we like to go because she can just get teriyaki chicken or something like that, but we can all get sushi and ramen. Like, they have all of the things that we like so much. Because yesterday would have been my parents' 55th anniversary had my dad not passed a couple years ago. So every year my sister and I try to take my mom to dinner for her would-be anniversary. And this time I surprised them. My sister didn't know either. I surprised them and invited my nephew and his new bride. And we, all 5 of us, went out and celebrated Mama's would-be anniversary. On the way, we stopped because I was exhausted and got, you guessed it, Dutch Bros. I just decided, since I am not writing anything up there this week, that I'm going to put some washi. This one seems fitting for this week. This is a intense work week kind of washi. Also from the Coffee Monsters Co. It's possible I have a slight addiction. I like my stuff to match, you know? What can you do? This will work. All right, that matches pretty well and very fitting for this week. And I smeared it. Who's surprised? Anybody? Anybody surprised? I just should stop using this pen. Oh well. When I got home, I didn't do much. I vegged. Oh, you know what I did? I made a mistake and I started to watch Cyrano. You know, with Peter Dinklage, and it's kind of a musical. Well, not kind of. It is. It is a musical, and I love him. It's the only reason I really gave it the old college try. I finished it this morning. It's not the worst thing I've watched. Oh, mercy. All right. I kept going back and forth on Cyrano. There would be many, many moments of just turn it off. Just turn it off and go to bed. And don't waste any more of your time on this. But then I would be captivated by something. Probably Cyrano. I'll be like, oh, what's going to happen with that? I'll just stick it out. I mean, you've come this far. Don't be a quitter. But then I was like, I'm tired, and Dutch wants some snuggles, so just turn this nonsense off. But then I came back and finished it this morning, so something kept me there. That wasn't sticky before I pulled it up. It's super not sticky now, but... All right. Whew. This was just hardcore working. So let's pop in the stuff I was doing. Was not like mind-blowingly complicated or anything like that. It was just extremely tedious, monotonous, repetitive stuff, plus just the pressure of go fast, go fast, go fast, get it done. There was a good couple of these days where I had to have my fingers all right here. This one was hitting enter, this was the down arrow, and this was the over arrow, and it was over and over and over as fast as I could for like 2 days. So even though that's more for these days, it's legit. Oops, that was a mistake. I am thickening the downstrokes with my Tombow. I hear people pronounce it differently. Furanosuke, Furanesuke. What I have learned so far about Japanese, I would lean towards Furanosuke, but that's what that is. It's a bit of a stiff point, but it lets you do brush lettering type stuff if you are a brush letterer. I've yet to perfect that technique. That is why I just do this thickening of the downstroke bit. And it's easier to just use this than to try to use my fine tip gel pen thing. I just smudge everything. 2023, we're not going to use that pen in here. I've been keeping up with my 3 critical tasks. We just did this. And I'll come back sometime tomorrow and finish this off. Welcome to Sunday morning. I am going to pop in early and get Saturdays all sorted. It's not going to be very difficult because I spent the bulk of my evening and then some doing my 2023 bullet journal setup. More of it. This. Apparently it was a very royal Sunday because I finished Harry and Meghan and then I watched more of The Crown. What is it, season 5? Whatever this last season is. All right, so that was a giant chunk of the day. I finished Cyrano because I'm no quitter. I went to curl back in bed because I was so exhausted. But I kept getting interrupted, so there was clearly no more sleeping to be had. So I just started mainlining caffeine. And eventually, we woke up. There was more Meghan and Harry up here, but I did a little cleaning. I'm just gonna pop in. Oh. I don't know if I'm gonna have time today, but I need to reorganize all my stickers. Or at least file all the new ones back in so I can find stuff. This actually happened down here. This is just a, is it Tombow? Yeah, Tombow Mono 2-way. Little whiteout guy. Whiteout comes out there, but then you also have an eraser back here. I'm gonna write this one out. I am not awake enough yet to do this. So that happened later. Not that it's that critical, but now I am remembering that at 9 o'clock, the Coffee Monsters Co. reopens their shop. So I wanted to get my order in as close to 9 as possible for multiple reasons. The first 750 people would get a cute little extra sticker thing, but I also didn't want to be buried under tons of orders because the thing I wanted most was my 2023 holiday stickers so that I can get them in my 2023 cousin and get all set up before the new year gets here. So I was one of the early birders and jumped on there, and I did actually, I found out later, manage to be in that first 750 orders. So be an extra cute little sticker coming. So I gave her all of my money. Finished Cyrano. And then some cleaning, which did include a good bit of laundry. So this is some little things. Little laundry dude. Boop. And then my sweet monster let me sleep in again this morning. I say let me, but I know it's just because he's on drugs. Painkillers and such. But I'm gonna pretend that he cut mama some slack and let me sleep in. All right. I didn't work in here anywhere that I filmed, but that's all right. All right, I will be back and finish this bit up. Welcome to Monday. Let's go back and finish filling out Sunday of week 50. This coming week is going to be the last week in this planner. And then we'll switch to the 2023. It's gonna be an easy update because I did one thing and one thing only for the bulk of the afternoon. These are all Coffee Monsters Co. stickers. But we checked in, right? We checked in. This week was my week to change my sensor, my blood sugar meter sensor thing that just stays in my arm. I organized some of those stickers before the new ones come. And then for the for the rest of the day, for the rest of the day, I was working on my bullet journal, my 2023 bullet journal. I am putting in so many collections. It will be the video that I put up not this coming Friday, not this week, the next Friday. So like, what is that? The day before New Year's Eve? What? Oh, it ripped. He's missing part of his pen. I am not in a good position to fix it. Close enough. I have been putting in so much work on this bullet journal, and I haven't even decorated yet. It's just been the bare bones, adding the collections to be decorated when they're done. I don't think I've ever put this much into a bullet journal setup, but maybe that's not true. No, because there was one I did in like a B5 or something. It was on craft paper, and I did all these botanical doodles all over, and then I decided I don't like bullet journaling on craft paper. So then I didn't even use it. I barely used it. Oh well, we live and we learn. If anybody's been wondering what all that noise always is in the background, like this ticking, the heat in my house is a pellet stove. And as it heats and cools and all the things, it does all of this tick, tick, tick. And then you'll also hear all the fans kicking on to push the heat. All right. That's it, guys. That was an easy one. All right, everyone. Thank you again for joining me. I really appreciate it when you spend your time with me. Please have an amazing week and go out and make all sorts of memories worth keeping.